Hello YouTube and collectors everywhere. This is a look at my icebreaker design, Bob, Agent of Hydra Statue, sculpted by Avi or Avi AY. This one's a really low edition of 100 statues and this one is number 5. This is my third statue from this company and I have to say I'm super happy with what they've released so far. A big shout out to Stan the Man for getting us these great pieces. So, coming to Bob. Bob actually first appeared in Marvel Comics back in May of 2007 in Cable and Deadpool number 38 and was created by Fabian Nicieza and Riley Brown. A fairly new character and does not have a long history like you would normally get with other superheroes. Bob is a regular guy with no superpowers or abilities, and honestly does not have much training either. It's basically a Hydra soldier. Bob in comics is someone that gives all the cannon fodder henchmen or groups like Hydra or AIM. He gives them a character, he gives them a story, individuality, and a personality that we otherwise would kind of never get to know. But he's more famously known as Deadpool's buddy, well, kind of, but more like a punching bag and torture device. For some reason, keeps getting roped into going on dangerous missions with him. And for a guy who's inherently a coward, he's always in a sticky situation. I guess his sense for friendship for Wade Wilson and everything he endures for him shows an underlying strength to him. So, coming to this statue, actually, this statue is fairly new. It was just released a couple of weeks ago, I would say. And again, it's a digitally sculpted statue. And I think Avinash has really done a phenomenally fantastic job on the statue. Yes, it's, let's put it this way. I guess it's a statue that's not for everybody because it's more like a companion piece, but for a character like Bob, the statue is phenomenal. It's fairly simplistic in certain terms of, yes, it's more like a museum pose and it has a sort of a semi-action element to it, and it's got that Hydra base. But that base is not, it's just the Hydra symbol is not just drawn on, it's actually kind of sculpted out, and it's kind of embossed over the surface, so it's really good. A lot of detail for a fairly simplistic statue in terms of costume and things like that. A lot of pouches. He's got his weapon. He's got his magazines for his handgun. I'm not much of a gun person, so pardon my lack of knowledge for calling these clips or magazines or whatever they are. So you have him in that sort of a classic, sort of a, I don't know, like a for fun pose, and he's got that grin on his face. And something I really like about this thing, it's a phenomenal statue for what it already is. But I like that little Deadpool head. It's got a sort of a maggoty head, more like a zombie head or whatever. That's actually up there. The statue is great even without it, but that little add-on makes so much of a difference to this piece. I guess there was one story of him where I think Wolverine cuts off Deadpool's head and Bob puts his head back to help him with his healing factors. So kind of, you could actually sort of have that, kind of be a story for something that simple. But so as you can see, the statue is beautiful. So you've got him kind of pointing. He's got a Deadpool badge that you see right here. There we go. So a lot easier. There's actually a Deadpool badge up there, which is actually interchangeable, or you can actually have him in his Hydra badge. Speaking of the paint, now the paint job on the statue is fantastic. A lot of bright colors, a lot of good amount of shading in the muscles, the right amount of shading in the yellow, sort of to get the details out, because yellow is a tricky color to paint, and it can go either really flat or it never comes out really well. So they've actually given some right, just the right amount of shading. It probably, I mean, well, you could say you could probably use a little more shading into the yellow, but it's not terrible. Um, but yeah, I like all these little pouches along his belt. Fantastic, absolutely fantastic. So yeah, so the paint job is vibrant. It pops, especially the three colors. Call them the reggae colors: the green, yellow, and the and the red. They are a definite eye catcher. I mean, this piece stands out. It really does, and especially having him, displayed next to, let's say, the Bowen action Deadpool or the Kotobuki Deadpool, where he's kind of crouched on a crate, is the one that I have. I think they would look great together. Or you can just have him standing next to, I don't know, the Red Skull, or next to the Hydra bust soldiers, the Bowen Hydra busts. Those would look really cool too. So what I would do now is kind of get you a little up close to the statue, so you can actually see all the detail that's in this piece. I have to admit, I am super happy with the statue. Really, really, really happy with what's being done here. I think this piece is just beautiful. As simplistic as it is, it's a great piece. So yeah, if you're looking to get this piece, I could leave some information, or you could just leave me a message up here, and I could tell you how you could actually avail of one. Guarantee you won't be disappointed. Like I mentioned, the edition size is just 100, so there are not many out there. So once it's gone, it's gone. Then it's one of those best of luck trying to get your hands on one. So yeah, it's a shame that there's no one actually in the 1/6 realm that's actually making statues. So that's where Icebreaker Designs is. I think they're doing really, really well. They're making some really good pieces. Fantastic characters that normally a lot of other companies would probably not touch. So that's a big plus. So here you go, guys, and I hope that you enjoyed this review. And if you have any questions, please leave a comment, and I'll be more than happy to get back to you. I hope you like the video. I hope you like the the review. Leave comments, subscribe to the channel if you're new to the channel. I keep posting videos of new pieces that I keep getting every now and then. So if you'd like some more insight into what's being, the new releases that are coming out, or some of the older statues that you'd like to see a review of, drop me a line and we'll see what I can do. Yeah, thank you for watching, and have a good one, guys. Ciao.